what causes us to eventually hate an entire group? What are the steps or the mechanisms by which people train others? And it is a sophisticated system to remove people from our sphere of moral responsibility, right? There's obviously like a language part to it. It always starts with words, right? That we say, oh, that group, they're cockroaches. Oh, that group, they're vermin. Oh, that group,
Yep.
they're whatever,
They're
right?
animals.
They're rats,
That's
they're
what Trump
animals.
said. Yeah, immigrants are animals and they're vermin taking over the country. That's exactly the language that Hitler and the Nazis used in the 1930s. Propaganda films of rats scurrying through the streets of Berlin and all the rest of it. Those are the Jews coming in. The same language is being used now, isn't it?
Yep, exactly. And we start with language.
Absolutely. And my concern is watching Trump's rise to power the second time. I'm not the only one who said it, obviously, but it has too many eerie parallels between that and Hitler's rise to power. The rhetoric, the language, the way that the political cult of personality, and all these things, and like say the othering of certain people. They're not going to stop with turning back Roe versus Wade. Their next item on the agenda is anti-LGBTQ rights, trans rights, and that was one of the tickets Trump ran on one of his planks in his platform. There's only two genders, and male and female. Here in the UK, we just had a ruling. We talked about this before, and we're saying there's only two genders, male and female. And we're trying to roll back the clock and go back to a time when it was called Golden Age. And there just weren't queer people, because they just didn't exist. There were only men and
Yeah.
women and traditional families with white picket fence and 2.5 kids and all the rest of it. And that's the slippery slope, I think, toward fascism, isn't it? Hitler didn't just come to power in 5 minutes. It took years of conditioning the German people, accepting this narrative, and eventually it paid off, didn't it?
And when I think about Trump and Hitler too, like a connection between the two is that neither were religious themselves,
Mm-hmm.
but religion laid the seedbed for both of them. And I think about with Hitler, 2,000 years of Christian, what was it, 1945 years of Christian anti-Semitism laid the seedbed for the Holocaust. Without the Christian scriptures, without Christian theology thereafter that, again, interpreted these scriptures, the Holocaust would not have happened the way that it happened.